Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How you all doing today? I hope everybody said fine and dandy. I'm not doing too bad here in old Kentucky. It's pretty nice out. It's roughly about, I say, 60 degrees. You can look out, see how pretty the sun's shining out there. Really nice day here. Um, Went to the flea market today. Really wasn't much going on, so that kind of stinks. We did find one little thing though, but we'll take a look at it here in a little while. I just want to show you around on some things that we're going to be doing and trying to get done. I don't know exactly how or when, I should say. So let me turn this camera around and I'll show you all what I'm talking about. Alrighty. I went ahead and I just pretty much gave up on the rainbow. It has way too many problems, and I'm thinking about just using it for parts. It's got that real bad short, and I haven't figured it out. So I mean, we may come back. If I can figure out what in the world is going on with it, we'll come back. But I think it has transformer problems for sure. But I still don't know why it's the transformer. I guess what it is, the transformer is sending out a lot of voltage through one part of it, and then on another other wire, it's not bringing anything. So I don't know. It's one of them ones that's really hard to figure out. Well, at least for me. So we got that. I was going to get this one fixed. I was going to order the tube for it, the old Zenith, and I'm pretty sure when we get the last tube for it, she'll probably play. But I was looking it up last night, and I was going to place an order for a 1L6, and evidently a 1L6 is the next thing to gold. So I'm not really wanting to spend $50 or $60 on a tube right now, especially not knowing if that little radio is going to work. When I got the see, which one was this one? I bought this IU4 here a while back for it, and I only gave $10 for that one. So I don't know what the difference is between the IU4 and the IU6 or the IL6, but that's where we're at on that one. Which maybe I'm hoping down the road I could find another radio for parts that has some tubes, because that's just too expensive. I mean, that's just crazy. Also been going and searching online to try to find us a transformer for this radio here, this German radio. Was it a Virgin? Or I had it wrote down. Let me see. I always forget the name of it. I don't even know if I still have it here. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Let me look here. I got a schematic for it. Kinda. Come on, focus. Core. Is that Corton? Corton. It's a Corton model 1047 AM FM. So, yes, I've been trying to find the transformer, and there's none out there. I did find a radio for sale for $75, but it was already sold. So that's kind of where we're at on the old German, the Norvin, however you pronounce it. So that's kind of dead in the water right now, just sitting over here for looks. And so that's where we're at on that. And then, of course, my 1920s, I think it's a 1921 high impedance radio. I haven't even started to get tubes for that. I'm estimating it's going to cost me about $100 to get the tubes, and probably about another $100 to $150 for a speaker. But I do have the old style headphones here, so I can use those until I can find a speaker for it. So I just really need to try to find, I'd love to find another one. You know, it always helps when you got extras. I have actually two 1920s radios, but neither one of them came with tubes. And I would love, I think the other one's back in the corner here. Yeah, it's piled up back there. That one's got a lot of parts in it I'm sure somebody needs. I really wish I knew how to use eBay and get that out on the market, because it didn't have any tubes, and also it was missing one of its coils. So, but there is a lot of stuff in there. But last night I got this old radio out, guys, and I'm going to kind of work on that with you guys a little bit here right now. I don't know if we're having much luck with this one. She's an old one. She's a I believe a 1947 Zenith. I had changed the ultraletics, and for some reason I forgot that it was ran on a 600 volt ultraletic, so I had to order those. So it now has the right ultraletics in it. So that's first things first. I really, ever since I've had the radio, I've wanted to get them tubes clean. So we'll just start out and kind of do some cleaning. It's going to need a lot of work. This one, it's been almost a year now. I made the video on when we first started tearing it down, and it had a rat's nest in the bottom, and the whole entire thing was a rat's nest. There wasn't one square inch inside that case, that chassis, that was not filled with some kind of paper or foam or something that a rat just packed in there. And there was walnuts and everything, acorns. So it had peed all over it inside of it, and that's why the copper paint has turned green. So this old radio, she's in bad shape. What I'm probably going to end up doing, because the cabinet is still it's pretty nice and beautiful, and I really want one of these in my collection. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is trying to find one of the radios to put in that cabinet, because this one I heard play one time, and then the ultraletics went plumb out, and then I've been trying to get the ultraletics back. I recapped almost the whole entire thing. It's been almost recapped. There's probably about 5 or 6 caps that have been done, and I don't think they're the ones that really don't matter, I'm thinking. But I did power this up last night, and for some reason my pilot lights aren't coming on, which they did before on, and they came on when I had these 400, or yeah, that's 50 microfarads at 450 volts. I had those in it, and my pilot lights came on. Well, now with these 600 voters I put in it, I'm not getting my pilot lights. Everything else is coming on. All the filaments are lighting on the tubes. The magic eye is coming on. But yeah, I don't know why my pilot lights. So what we're going to do, guys, right here, first thing is we're going to try to clean these tubes, and I don't know if we can get some of these out. I don't know, those may be, I don't know, we'll try to get those out and get them cleaned. So let me get you all up on Skycam. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able, we'll just be real easy and try to remove those. They got like little caps that set on top of wires. So we'll try. Like I said, this plays one station. Yeah, last time I had it with the 450 volt ultraletics in it, I had it playing one. It just would pick up one station, and it was it. So I don't know. It may have a weak tube, or that, like I said, the mice had really damaged this radio. So we'll take a look underneath. Trying to get this out of this shield without breaking it, and I may not be able to. I wish that shield would come off. to break that little cap. And we'll just leave it alone. I don't want to break it. Because they're not just going to pop out. I don't know if these little... Oh, okay. These shields, they move. Okay. The shields come off. Okay. That's nice to know. Get this tube out. Yeah, it's really in there. Oh. It's an old RCA tube. So we're just going to give it a good little cleaning. Let me get my dish, not dish, liquid, but my paper towels and some Windex. Because like I said, if I can't get it playing, I'm going to just go ahead and put this back in the case. Get it all buttoned back up. And that way I'll be on the lookout for a radio for it. Because this radio here is in really bad shape. The mice did not do it any favors. You can tell that tube's been used quite a bit. It's pretty dark. Which that's another thing I was thinking. I may want to take these tubes and get them tested. Because it could be, especially the amp. It seems like it seems like it's picking up stations. It's just not getting amplified very well. So we got that one cleaned. Really need a brush in there. Let me see, guys. Let me get my little brush going here. Alrighty. Got to find my mask. I don't want to be breathing that stuff, whatever it is, mice lice and poop and everything. This, if I do get this old radio working, I'm going to have to go through it and take every wire and replace every wire, because where either the mouse chewed or where the radio is so old, the rubber has just, you know, just melted off. I'm going to take this one out. Give it a cleaning. So we'll just sit here and clean this up and see what it looks like after we get it cleaned up a little bit. It'll have to look better. These octal tubes are pretty neat, I think. This has like 2 or 3 different type of pins. This radio does. It's got the real fine pins, which was that one. These got the little bit bigger pins, octal pins, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, these got 6 pins, so I don't guess they would be octal. This one. Right. Does these have 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is octal. These are 6 pinners. Then we'll turn the let's try to get a speaker hooked up to it, and we'll see, turn this on and see if we can get it playing anything before we move on to something else. These things are so dirty. I love the Coca-Cola tubes. It's one of the Coca-Cola tubes, and the Magic Eye is one of my favorite parts of this Zenith. Hope everybody's doing good out there today. It's just a few more days till Thanksgiving, guys. Can you believe that? It just seems like it was just yesterday that we was putting up Halloween decorations. There's one of the big old Coca-Cola tubes. Look how pretty that's going to be. I mean, I could see if one of these was 50 bucks. I just couldn't believe that 1L6 cost that much. And you know, I don't even know if that Zenith radio is going to work. I just can't bring myself to spend that kind of money. I really need one to test out. That's what I need before I buy one. Because I have here lately bought quite a few different tubes, and the radios didn't work out, and thank goodness I didn't have to pay a bunch for the tubes. And the way I look at it, that's actually an Zenith tube. It's get my glasses. I don't know what I did with them. Hold on, guys, let me look here. Huh. What did I... Oh, here they are. This is a 6V6. That's what that is. 6V6. Made in the USA. Ain't that a beautiful tube? It's got so much dirt, I can't get that right there off. It is on there, buddy. This radio was stored somewhere pretty, not very, probably out on a front porch or something. We're about got her shined up. Let me see. Alright, that's pretty good for the first go around. Let's see, which one's next? Let's get this one. I need a clean paper towel anyway. Yeah, if you want to take any of these old wires off with the little tubes with the little hats, you just got to be very careful and not break your little thing off. These are very rusty, so it wouldn't take much to break that. Oh, guys, while I'm thinking about it, I am so sorry. If you all watched my last video, there's one of the chimneys. I love how those just pop off. But if you guys watched my last video, somehow I messed up and started the daggone thing over again. But actually, there at the end, if you didn't watch it all the way through, it shows me actually putting a resistor in that old Westinghouse and everything, and it still was getting a short. So, yeah. Oh, this tube's in there. Good. This one is a really neat tube. It's another old Zenith. Let's get that cleaned up. See how that looks clean. Now, I paid $30 for this radio back in the, well, I guess it's been a year ago. So, well, I guess, you know, even if I can't get the radio itself working, I'm thinking the tubes were worth that. And like I said, the cabinet's not in too awful bad shape. It looks pretty nice. It does have a couple little places that we're going to have to fix if we ever get to that point. But, look how beautiful that tube is, guys. Ain't that just beautiful work of art? Oh, Coca-Cola tube. This one is a 6K7. 6K7. That's just so neat how it's got that thing around it like a smokestack. There's a lot going on in that tube. A lot. Put the smokestack back on it. These really need cleaned. I gotta find my little X-Acto knife to do that though. And there's my little brush I was looking for the other day when I was working on that radio or record player. If any of y'all watched that, there it is. That's what this stuff does. It pops up when I don't need it. But now it's like, I can't even talk that masculine. It's like now I can't find my X-Acto knife. I really like to clean that. I can't find it. I paused the video, but I looked everywhere. I can't find it. Like I said, when I need it, I can't find them. But here's something, guys. The other day, I was digging for old marbles and bottles and stuff, and I ran across this, and it was covered with dirt and stuff. And I thought for sure I had found like one of them little toy bullets for toy guns. But come to find out, this is a bullet lipstick made by Rivian in the 1960s. But yeah, I dug it up, and I noticed there was a seam when I was cleaning it, and I was like, huh, I think that'll open up. And sure enough, I put a pair of pliers on it. Let me see where I got a hold up there. Pulled her open, and it was an old lipstick. An old lipstick. It looks like it was a silver, but who knows what color it was, really. But yeah, I really thought I had me a old toy bullet like I had when I was a kid. But anyway, getting way off track here. I couldn't find the X-Acto knife, so we'll just have to maybe take these hemostats here. Kind of go around this a little bit. Kind of file it. Because it's rusty inside there. And it clamps on top of this tube. Really needs a good connection. I don't think I got a little rat tail file here. I think it's in the house. Hey, there's my X-Acto knot. I've got so many little drawers here and there and little places to put stuff. Oh, I can't always remember exactly where I put everything. Yeah, you just want to get these good and clean so they get good connection. Still got rust in it. Belly's rumbling. I'm not hungry. I just had sausage and biscuits. Or gravy and biscuits. Alright guys, now we'll put that right back on there. Make sure she's connected good. And we'll go ahead and get this one cleaned while we got it off. Actually, I think that hemostat was doing better as a file. I'm getting ready to start my my Tuesday model build. I don't know if it'll be this Tuesday I'll start, but it's going to be here very soon. The first model that we're going to build on it is a 1955, I think it's a 55 Willys Jeep. Well, it's not a Jeep, it's just a Willys. It's like a hot rod. So if any of you guys are interested in watching people put together models, then be on the lookout for that. It's on the my same channel. I'm just going to keep it all on the same thing. Alright, got that good and clean. But yeah, we'll be doing it every Tuesday evening after I get off work. And also, guys, I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that, guys. We're up to about 300 now. I think just a couple more subscribers and we'll be at 300, which I think that's really, really cool, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all. Alright, that's pretty clean. So we'll go ahead and get that tube back down in there. Alright, we got that back in. We'll get the chimney back on it. Well, there we go. There's the chimney, and then we'll put the little hat back on. And the hat's back on her. Alright, let's go ahead and get this tube out and get this cleaned off over here. Put my dust mask back on. Man, that thing is dirty. Man, it's hard telling what kind of dirt's in that too. Whew. Definitely don't want to breathe that stuff. I don't know if y'all can see that dust or not flying. If I ever get her playing good, I'm going to take it and I'm going to paint, take everything off and paint the chassis gold. I'm just going to paint it back gold. I've got to like I said, I've got to rewire everything. All these need new wires. All this needs rewired. This is really a big project. And also, I've been on the lookout because I need a whole new dial plate. I need a whole new dial, everything, because this is all faded. I'll show you all here in a minute. And the pointer, it's just like it got hot or something, and it's got this melty look. She's in bad shape, guys. But there's still just something about the old girl I like. Alright. Let's get this tube clean, guys. Let's get this Coca-Cola tube clean. My hands feel horrible because just touching these nasty things. They feel gritty. So this definitely needed done. I'm really surprised I haven't done it by now. Another beautiful tube. Hope this ain't boring, you guys. A lot of tubes in this set. Got that one in. We got that one put back in. Let's get this one out. It's an odd looking tube. It's a Sabania. Definitely had tubes in his life changed out. Oh, Savannah. It's a 6J5. 6J5 Savannah. Back in. We have one more. It's one of these odd looking ones. Take the cap off. Got the cap off of it. Take the chimney off. She was in there. Let's give her a nice sweeping. Keep turning it down. Alright. Last tube here to get clean. It's another interesting tube. It's a Zenith. Seems like all the interesting tubes that are here, they were Zenith. They may be original to the radio. Who knows? This is definitely an old tube. It is this one is a 6Q7, And it's a really neat looking. Look at all the going-ons in there. No Zenith. Alright, let's get it put back in. She's back in. Let's clean off that wire. She is definitely rusty. Very rusty. Right. Let's get our chimney put back in place. All right. Everything is back. I mean, these things were so dirty. There's still places on some of them. But they do look a lot better. And I don't know how to get out the magic eye right now. I'm sure just probably that right there. Let's see if we can get that out and get that clean too while we're at it. Put a little oil on this boat. Let's see, where's my, there they are. Done with that mask. And of course it just fell behind everything. All right, let's see if we can get this loose. Oh yeah. And that should just slide out. There's the magic eye. I'm just not even going to touch the wires on that. The wires are toasty. This is an RCA magic eye, so it's not the original. It is not the original eye. Which I say this is worth about $50. I mean, I could see that. I could see that being worth. Just not that one. I was talking about the 1L6. This looks like it's a pretty good eye. It's not super dark right there where the like filaments come through, and the green. Oh, I forget what they call that, but it ain't real dark. So it looks like it's got quite a bit of life in it. This is a RCA Electron tube. So I guess the old Zenith one just finally just conked out and they replaced it. But yeah, this has got a bunch of wires that are exposed. Oh gosh. Let's get that put back in place. Very easy to change the eye tube. Magic eye. That's cool. Alright guys, there's all that. See what I'm talking about, guys? How these wires are just exposed here. You really got to be careful when you plug this one up. You got to really look it over, make sure nothing's touching. Let me clean my hands with some some good heavy alcohol over here. Some Germ-X hand sanitizer. That stuff's great to have in your shop, especially when you're messing with these old radios. Because back in the 30s and 40s, there was all kinds of different diseases that we don't even want to think about. So always keep your hands good and clean, guys, when you're working on this old stuff. I'm going to do a tube coat on that one. Ugh. Get some of that old germs off. I could just feel the germs on my hands. That's when you know it's bad. Alright guys, what we're going to do now is, well actually I'm going to show you all. See how much better these tubes are? Don't those look so much better? So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to, I just want to show you all the face. See how roached out that faceplate is, guys? It's just, I'm going to try to find one online. It's just in such bad shape. I mean, if I don't know, it's just, see how it looks like it's got hot and it just melted. And I accidentally broke that off the other side. I've got it around here somewhere. I mean, if I have to, I can use it for a while, but I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I could do to make it look a little bit more presentable or not. It's just really bad shape. I mean, if I could find the stencil, if they would sell the decal, I could just paint this black and get the decal and put back on. I don't know if they sell that, though. You would think they would. Or could. I think that's cool. Ships at sea. Medium wave. But I definitely need a new pointer. Because there's no fixing that. That's just bad shape. Bad shape. She's been through it. Alrighty. We're going to power her up, guys. And I'll show you what she's doing right now. I don't even have the speaker over here. But we could figure something out. We can use the single tracer or something over there. So, I'll get everything hooked up and I'll be back. Alright, guys, I've got everything hooked up. So, I'm going to go ahead and crank this on up to about 60 volts. And you can see the oscilloscope is going crazy. So, let's see what we got. If we got anything coming out of it right now. See, all the filaments are lit. Let me see here. Let me turn my gain up here. All right. oscilloscope going crazy. Let's see. Huh. Let me auto reset it. Huh. Let me see, guys. I'm not grounded. Well, something ain't working right. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I had it going here a second. I don't know what's going on. Let me unhook the oscilloscope real quick. Maybe that's what maybe it's doing something. I don't know. So let's unhook that for a minute. Because I was just getting radio station. Just like I ain't getting a good ground or something here. I don't know why I'm not now, so let me see. Back it up. One. There it is. See if I can switch channels though. So yeah. But it, like I'm saying, guys, it don't sound very good. Let me hook up the oscilloscope again. I just didn't have a good ground. I'm sorry, guys, about all that. I was. Let me hook this down here very carefully. He's doing a great job. Let me reset this on auto. And that's not a very good grouping. And it got very quiet. Hook this again. I don't know what happened. I think I lost my ground again. Could that be possible? I don't know, guys. I lost my ground or something. Or it went out again on me. Oh, it's my ground here. There's always so many grounds. I think my ground on this is messed up. But anyway, y'all heard it. She tries to play. She tries. So that just about does it on this, guys. I'm going to try to get the pallet lots fixed. I'm only getting one station, which is kind of weird. But that'll do it for this. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. And you all stay safe, guys. And until next time, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.